Hi, it's Jane with Scraptastic Yarns podcast, and I got a small little haul today from Lion Brand. Let me get it open. Should have opened it before I logged on, but that didn't happen, so what I had ordered was a 3-pack of the mandala in the Harmony. I needed one more skein. I decided to just go ahead and bite the bullet and get 2 more. Yes, I could have got them at Walmart, but I chose not to. So that's how that goes. It's just the way it goes. I do want to address something. I had someone who sent me an email about my challenge, and this is going to be my answer to the challenge about that. It was a negative comment, and while I understand completely, you don't have to do the challenge. However, I am of the belief, and it shows almost daily with people that I do talk who say they are Christian and follow a Christian faith, they have no clue what's in the Bible. So my challenge is simply this. Dust off your Bible. Pick it up. Read it. You don't want to read it? Someone left a great link for an app that you can actually get on your phone, your computer, your iPad. You don't have to do any physical reading. They'll read it to you and then discuss it. And that is throughtheword.org. So, there. The other thing is, someone had said to me, but I don't follow that spirituality. Okay, that's fine. Don't follow the challenge. Or, if you're curious, find out. When I became the editor of a pagan newsletter, and it was a crafting pagan newsletter, as well as a children's newsletter, there were two different newsletters. And I had to learn about some pagan beliefs. Was I afraid? No. I know it's a different spiritual path, and I have no problems with it. I think we should be more open to learn about one another, to learn about different faiths. I mean, it's not that big a deal, folks. And, you know, I've read the Quran. I have friends who are Islamic. I have no problems with that. I have other friends who are Buddhist. I have no problem with that. I've learned some of their ways. It just means you know a little bit more about other people's faiths so that you can kind of honor those. I have a friend who's Jewish. I've learned about her faith, her traditions. Don't be afraid, people. Open your minds. Expand your heart. Learn a little more. Okay, that's it. I have made one of the elf hats that they wanted for the babies. Now this is for a baby whose head is about 14 inches or larger circumference. I do have another one that I'm working on that will be smaller for the other newborn babies. Have not made the pom-pom. In the pom-pom, I'm going to put jingle bells. I think it'll be cute. And then I found the pattern for some elf slippers. Now I think these are just a little tad too big. And I'll tell you why. The baby's foot will go in here. So I think a newborn is a little bit smaller, about down like that. But, you know, it'll do for a photo op. Then you curl up the end a little bit, and we're going to put a jingle bell on the end there. And so I'm working on creating them a little smaller, but these are absolutely adorable. My husband was looking at them and he goes, "Your boys would have fit in that." No, my boys wouldn't have fit in that. They were preemies. Now my last son, who weighed 912 when he was born, he probably would have fit in these just fine. So we had a good laugh about that. I missed yesterday's Vlogmas, and that's just because I had a lot of errands to run, a lot of things that I was doing. I was finishing up writing the grant. I have someone who's looking it over for the prayer shawl, just because I want them to look it over, read it, you know, because sometimes when you write something out, you think you have written a certain way, and you may have missed words, missed a sentence. So I'm asking that person to just read it through for me, and they're going to get it back to me tonight. And then I'm looking forward to sending it on. And hopefully in March, Prayer Shawl will be receiving a grant. Because other than that, we're going to have to get some pretty smart ideas with our thinking. Now, I have some bags that I have made to put up in the shop. Now, they're not in the shop yet, but all of these bags are reversible, completely reversible. There is one like this, that when you reverse it, you get the polar bears with the snowflakes. There is the penguin, which has that same little deer and holly print in it that turned inside out, so you could use them for winter and Christmas. There are these that on the inside, these are the campers, Christmas campers with the Christmas trees. But on the inside, they have this pretty little Swedish artwork design. I call it a sweater design because this is a pretty normal Swedish Norwegian print for sweaters, for color work. So that's what those bags are, each reversed. There's two of those. The next bags are the deer, moose, bear, rabbit, fox. And on the inside it has the red moose print. But these are reversible. This is what the reverse looks like. This is the other side. And then the last ones for today, because I have more cut out, I'm working on, have the red truck with the Christmas tree. And it has Merry Christmas, peace, happiness, joy, happy holidays on it. And then on the inside, the reversible side, is the bears in their little snowflake sweaters. And those will be going up this evening. I have to get photos, which I have a little bit of time to get those photos. And then they have to be weighed, so I know how much they weigh for the, you know, the fun part, the shipping. So that's all I have to do to list them, to get them listed up there. And then those will be ready to go. Like I said, I do have some more that I'm working on, some different prints. But yeah, been sewing all day long. Running yesterday. Wednesday afternoon I was sewing. Tuesday afternoon I was sewing. Now all of it wasn't on this. I was working on a quilt and some other things. So I probably still have strings hanging on me. Seems those follow you wherever you go when you sew. That is it for today. And I hope everybody has had a great week so far. And tomorrow is our normal shopping day for groceries. And I will have to get the husband to calm down because, you know, when Christmas gets closer and closer, when you're in the stores, people are a little more frantic. And he picks up on a lot of those emotions. And he gets wired. So, gonna have to pet him, calm him down. You know what I mean, Fred? Those kind of things. Okay, guys, I will see you again tomorrow. Everybody have a great day. And remember, choose kindness.